Hi everyone, it's Jamie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I am going to talk with us today about this new Pillow Talk collection from Charlotte Tilbury. She just released this first on her website and now it's actually on Sephora.com, and it's the Sephora VIB or spring sale going on right now. So if you haven't yet gotten your paws on this, I would run your butt over there and check it out online. So if you use the sale right now, you can get a discount on the product. So I definitely recommend that if you're interested in it, and you're probably interested in it if you're watching this video. So let's dive into these. I picked up 3 of the different products that were available. I got the Charlotte Tilbury the Pillow Talk Dreams luxury palette. It has 4 different shades in it and it retails for $53 like her palettes often do. And here it is, so beautiful. We'll do some swatches and then I'll do a try on at the end. I have it on my face right now. So all of this I have on my face. Next product is this Charlotte Tilbury Multiglow highlighter. And I think this is the one that people were really excited about because we just didn't know what we were getting, and this was something pretty new. It's really pretty. I actually haven't swatched this one yet, so I'm going to be swatching it with you, but I do have the highlight portion, these 2, because these 2 are the only shades that really go with my skin tone right now. I have that on as a highlighter. If you can see it right there, it's really pretty. So you'll get the try on at the end, and that one I think retails for $45, and that is in 2 shades. I have the deeper of the 2, and then they have this lip and cheek glow little product right here, and there's actually 2 shades in this. This is the lighter of the 2, and this is in Color of Dreams, and this actually is not available on Sephora right now. It's only on the Charlotte Tilbury website. Not too much product in here, definitely noticing that right now, but it is for the lips and the cheeks, and I have it on my cheeks and on my lips. And I don't have any bronzer on right now because I wanted to show you guys what this really looks like. I'll flash the price of this up on the screen right now because I don't know offhand. I'm on the Sephora website and not on the Charlotte Tilbury website right now, giving you these deets. So let's go over this. Let me swatch this for you, and I will talk with you through the description of this Pillow Talk Dreams palette. So once again, here it is. I told you it's $53. Let's swatch these on my arm and I will describe the different shades for you. So we have this dark berry brown shade right here, and it's just that's the darkest shade in the palette. And she kind of calls these she has different names for each of these shades, like Enhance, Smoke, Super Pop, and Prime. So she is calling this one down here, that matte brown, the Smoke shade. And then above that is the Enhance, which is a matte dusky rose. So let me swatch that one for you guys next. That is right there. One is a really nice transitional shade, and then one to deepen up the outer V. I really like that. I think it's pretty versatile, giving both of those shades in the palette, and I think they are nice base shades for the rest of the look. And then the other 2 shades, we've got this Enhance shade right here. I thought this was going to be lighter, but it actually is pretty deeper, and you can see it in the try on as well. But I felt like in the pan, it looked a little bit lighter, but it actually turns out pretty deep on your skin. This is the Prime shade, and she describes this as a pearlescent rose. So yeah, that's a pretty good description. I think it's more of a rose gold. I definitely wouldn't say any of these are rose shades. To me, rose is deeper, but I don't know what kind of rose she's working with, but to me, these are all pretty much rose gold shades. And then the last one we have here is the one that has the most glitter reflex in it. This is more like a true metallic. This one has glitter reflex in it. It feels like a topper, but it goes on like a fully pigmented shade. It has silver sparkle glitters in it. And yep, it's just a pretty nice, again, like a rose gold. And I would say it leans a little bit more like orangey. You know, just kind of like, it's not like a true like pinky rose gold. I would say this is like a peachy rose gold, if I had to describe it. But that is what I have on my eyes right now. And when she describes that last iridescent shade, she calls that a super pop in a shimmering rosebud. It's how she describes it. So here is the palette right here, $53. I think it's really, really beautiful. You can see it in my try on. I was able to use like the darker shade as a little bit of a liner. And the only thing is you do have a lot of fallout. I actually did my eyes before I did the rest of my face, and there's still fallout from the glitter on that Super Pop. But all in all, so far, so good. We'll see how it wears throughout the day, and you'll see that, you know, overall feedback in a different video, not in this one, but this is more of a first impressions try on, and I'll leave any notes in the comment box below if I have anything specific to say after putting this on. But so far, so good. I really like this one. $53 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It always is. I don't know why they do that to us, but they do. All right, so now the Multiglow, and this one was $45. So let's swatch this one. This one I'm pretty interested in because I think it could be a good like multi-product. Like you just don't have to use it for highlighter. As a matter of fact, I can't really use it that much for highlighter. I'm gonna swatch all 4 of these shades. So I'm going in with this goldish one first. So then what's different is all these have a little bit of a different texture to them. Here is the gold one swatched right there. I don't think they have specific names. I'm not gonna search for that. I'm just gonna swatch the different options for you. I'm excited about wearing this as an eyeshadow, or some of these as an eyeshadow. Anyway, the second shade here, like that is closest to the gold one, is very glittery. Like, I don't know how I would feel about using that as a highlighter anyway. Plus it is really dark for my skin tone. So that one has glitter in it, but really pretty all the same. So once again, it does look pretty comparable to that palette, that these 2 shades, like kind of somewhere in between those 2. So just something to keep in mind. It definitely looks like that color, which is like that rose gold. Pillow Talk, I guess. Is that the color that they're calling Pillow Talk? I don't know. All right, we're going in with the next one. This one I'm kind of excited about because it does seem a little bit like it might be a little bit of a warmer tone. Yeah. So that one is more of like, you know, like a bronzy tone right there. Really, really pretty. No glitter in that one, just nice and metallic. And then the last shade in here is like one that is the lightest, I would say, or at least like more of a, yeah, like a cool tone champagne-y shade. So it's like a warm tone, a little gold champagne-y. This one's a cool tone, a little pink champagne-y. So that's how I would describe those. I think all these would be great eyeshadows. So I'm excited about being able to use these 2 as eyeshadows and see what I think. I really like that it's got that other darker shade in there. So pretty excited about that. And then the last product is this lip and cheek product. You'll see the demo, I have it on, but let me swatch it for you really quickly. It does not feel like you get much product in here, and there were definitely mixed reviews. This is like a relaunched product that she had earlier, but it sold out. And I had always wanted it, but I was slow to pull the trigger on it, but I got it this time. And it is this nice, I guess that's like traditional Pillow Talk shade right there. And here it is swatched by Is Lonesome. So it's very like transparent as when you first apply it, but you can build it up some. It's really, really pretty. It is what we've come to know as that traditional Pillow Talk shade. I feel like it pulls a little bit more like Very Victoria. Actually, let me go get those and I will show you what I think. Okay, let's see what we think. So this is the new shade, or that new pot. This is traditional Pillow Talk, And then this one is Very Victoria. So you can see traditional Pillow Talk is a little bit more bright and pinky, and this one is a little bit more like deeper and dusty, I guess I would say, dusky or whatever they say. All right, so I think that this maybe leans a little bit more towards this, I think, personally, but that's what I'm seeing with my eyes. Maybe I'm not seeing it the right way, but on my lips, I guess I'm saying that because on my lips, I don't really love this, but I really do like this new shade. I feel like it pulls more towards Very Victoria, but let's try, let's see. On the lips test right now. We're gonna do up top, on this side, we're gonna put the new product, and down here, let's build it up a little. All right, and then I had this on, so I'm gonna take it off this side. Okay, we're gonna go with the traditional Pillow Talk on the top lip. And then Very Victoria at the bottom. So I don't know if you can tell at all, but I think that this and this look very much alike. This is just like a shiny version of this. And then up here is Pillow Talk, and I feel like that is just like a lighter type of shade. This one I don't think is as well suited for me as the Very Victoria is, but I mean, they're not like worlds of difference, right? So I just figured I would do that just to show you guys. I thought that would be an interesting little way to compare right there. But now I'm mixing it all together. And this side of my lip is shiny and this isn't. Anyway, all right. So you guys have seen my experiment now. And let's jump into the try-on. So let's jump right into the products. I'm going to be trying on these Charlotte Tilbury products. I know that you probably heard that in the intro, but let's get them on my face. I am filming this prior to filming the intro, so you guys have probably already talked to me for a minute, but it's been a while since I've been on screen, so please bear with me. I'm trying to get back into the groove here. Okay, so let's get this stuff on. First, I'm going to start out with priming my eyes because we'll go in with the eyeshadow first. I feel like that is the most natural way to put this on to make sure that I don't get everything all over my face. I'm using this Kat Von D Shaken Primer. I really need to just use this stuff up. It is like really watery and it goes everywhere. It is not my favorite. I would not really recommend this. I don't know if anybody even talks about it anymore, but I have it and I have to use it up. I am so much more of a fan now of like the moisturizing type primers. I don't know, that's just my thing. Y'all, I have bought so much damn makeup in the past couple weeks. It's crazy. Well, everything just kind of like hit the other day and I was out of town for the weekend. I went out earlier this week and was in Florida with my kids. So all this stuff came to my house and I wasn't able to get to it right away. And so I'm kind of torn here. I have this eyeshadow palette, which I'm sure you've seen swatches of already, but it's brand new right now. Check it out. It's so pretty. I just opened the package and I do have the highlighter as well. And I'm so tempted when I look at this highlighter, and I have the Dream Light shade, so the darker one, you know all this, so beautiful. But when you look at it, I'm so tempted to put this on my eyes. So tempted. I'm really happy I have this though, because like this shade, this more golden shade is like what I was missing. And then this one has like glitter in it. So these are gonna be like perfect eyeshadow shades, I feel like, hopefully. Fingers crossed if things are working out the way that I want them to. So who knows? Okay, so before I put on this eyeshadow though, I'm definitely gonna want to like kind of prime my eyes. So I put that primer down, but now my shadow's gonna be really sticky. So I like to go in with just like a setting powder. This is the Bare Minerals translucent setting powder, and I'm just gonna put this down at least on the tops because that's where I blend it the most. I'm actually gonna put it everywhere. Screw it. And I at least like to put it up here because I blend out my shadows the most up there. Man, my nose looks so red. Ugh. You know, when I was a kid, actually when I get a tan, it's not so bad, but when I was a kid, like I had good skin and I never even really wore makeup, and now I'm like screwed. My skin looks like crap. I don't know what happened. Like I've got like these bumps here. I'm not gonna point everything out to you guys. You know, everybody who has flaws like sees them 15 times more than anybody else does. And I got some, whatever, we're moving on. So it's Friday here and I haven't filmed in so long. It's insane. And then, you know, my husband's gonna be home in just a little bit and the kids actually have spring break this week. So I'm going in with this lightest shade right here. I'm not gonna probably be able to film this weekend. I don't know. My husband is like a huge cheerleader of mine. He's a fantastic husband, all the good stuff, great guy. But I don't think he really likes it when I film, honestly. Not that it's just like takes away from time that we could be having as a family. And I don't know. And it stresses everybody out. It stresses me out. And then the kids are not quiet and he doesn't really try to keep them too quiet. So until I get my office up and ready, which is outside, I don't really film on the weekends because that's just my family time. So anyway, just letting you guys know this might go up and then it might be a little bit of a lull until next week. Hopefully I can get 1 or 2 videos up and everybody's back to school and all quiet again. Fingers crossed. Okay, so far this is what I'm getting. I need to blend it better, but it is like this nice dark warm brown. So far pretty, definitely a shade that I wear all the time. So not really outside of my comfort zone. I'm gonna use this clean brush just to blend. I think these are rougher brushes that I'm using, yes. And I'm so tempted to buy more during their sale, but I really don't need any. I bought this set that was like dupe for the Morphe set that like it's in collaboration with somebody, I don't know. It's like a $90 set on the Ulta website, and then I bought a dupe set the other day, so we'll see what that one's looks like. It doesn't come to like the end of April though, so it's like they've got back order problems, so they're working on that, whatever this website is. I think it was like Jessup Beauty or something. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of them. I hadn't. But let's see what else is kicking. I got work stuff. Oh yeah, work. I gotta go out of town for 2 days next week, so that's gonna be rough. Work is really busy right now, just workish. Isn't it always workish? And it's not funish. I had a conference out of town a couple weeks ago, so I was out for a couple days, and that was good though. It was good to like get back out and see people and interact. That was fun. I don't know, man. Do you guys have like, I guess I have like anxiety, like social anxiety to some level, even though I'm not like really introverted. But I do like, when I'm forced to get back out, it's hard. It's always difficult. So I'm going into the darker brown here. So I was trying to like force myself to get back out and go to this conference, see old friends. It was great to catch up with them and get back in the swing of things. And I still got it, but woo, my liver doesn't have it as much anymore. I'm definitely not seasoned for nights of drinking. But I survived. It was fun. Whenever I go to like conferences and stuff, it turns into chaos. I don't know about you guys. I think that's probably my my choice. Nobody's forcing me to do that. I just end up doing that. And I'm like, oh, I haven't had freedom in so long. And then I'm out late, and it was just really good to see old friends. So it was fun though. Karaoke bars, all kinds of stuff was going on there. I'm not a karaoke singer. I don't know about you guys, it is just definitely not my thing. I know I can't sing, and I don't want to put anybody else through that horrible experience of me singing. It's not good. Okay, here we go. So we got the two darker colors on. This is totally typical Jamie, but I was excited about this palette. Now the problem is that I thought it would lean really red, but it doesn't lean really red, which I'm super happy about because I just didn't need that. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade here and go on my lids in the inner corner and see what happens. Ooh, it's not that light. Looks pretty light. Turns out it's not as light as I thought it was. I haven't swatched these yet, so you guys are getting my first impression here. It's pretty though. There it is. Okay, then we're gonna go into the sparkle one and put that like on the center. Ooh, this one just feels really interesting. This must be the one that they said is like the fire rose, where it's just like super duper sparkly. It's really pretty. It's a unique kind of formula. So it's like a topper, it feels like, when you put your finger in it, but the pigmentation is much more than like a topper shade would give you. So, but you know how a topper shade just kind of feels like glittery, and I don't know, typically I don't know how to describe them. They just don't feel like a thick formula. And this doesn't either. And the other one just felt like a typical metallic, but this one feels like a topper metallic. All right, so here we go. So far I haven't blended, but I think it's looking really good. This is definitely a right up my alley type of palette. Is it up my alley or down my alley? I don't know. Either way, we're going in the alley. And this is awesome. Another overpriced Charlotte Tilbury palette in my collection that I need to use more often. Dude, I have just bought too much makeup, like let's be real here. And then I just bought the new Manny MUA palette like just an hour ago. Got online, picked that sucker up. Do I need it? Absolutely not. Did I think twice about it? A lot. Did I buy it anyway? I did. Such a weirdo. Anyway, all right, so let's get some of the other face products on. I'm gonna put those on really quick and then I'll come back to you guys and we'll put on the rest of the cheek products. Be right back. All right, so now let's move on to this lip and cheek glow product in Color of Dreams. Let's put this puppy on. I did dip into this a little yesterday and just tried a little bit on my cheeks later, but here it is. I'm sure you guys have seen this earlier. So I didn't put any bronzer on or anything. I just have my foundation on. And actually this is new foundation to me. I just picked this up in their recent sale. It's the Pat McGrath foundation. So happy I got this on sale. Actually, I bought two of them because I was mixing shades together and figured this would kind of cover me throughout all the shades that I can be through the year. So that was exciting. All right, let's put this on. I'm gonna put it on my lips too. I took off my lip product that I had on and I figured we'll just see how this performs all on its lonesome to see a true product performance. I don't feel like this, you know, some people didn't like the way that this applied. When I tried this out a little bit yesterday, I feel like this is pretty par for the course when it comes to these cream blushes. Some people don't like that it stays tacky. I don't mind that at all. I just want it to stay. I think that's the only problem I have with cream blushes is like the fade that happens. Very, very rarely do I find one that sticks around a while. So let's see how this one does. So far, I mean, it's beautiful. I have no problem applying it. It goes on smoothly. It goes over this foundation. I don't have powder on, so that could have been a test, but I didn't really feel like I needed to powder this foundation down. It's a little tacky, but I haven't really given it too much time to set anyway. Might set more than that. So I think this looks really pretty. My foundation is pretty glowy on its own, but this is just kind of adding to the glow. And I'll put a good bit of this on just to see if it sticks around. Please, please stay. I don't mind if it's tacky as long as it stays. That would be awesome. So there that is. I like it. I think it looks pretty. Will my hair stick to it? I mean, yeah, but not really worried about it. We'll see if it dries down at all. Then let me put it on my lips. This is when I need like a lip brush, and I do not have one over here, but I do need one. It's very much my lips. Seems like a little bit browner than a regular Pillow Talk. So more like very Victoria to me. And I like that because that's more my shade anyway. It feels really comfortable on the lips, like maybe like a little bit of shine, but not much. And I really like it. I think it looks good on the lips. I think it looks good on the cheeks. And so far I am a fan. And I had put that on just bare lips. So I had taken off everything else that I had on before it. So one thing about the eyeshadow now that I noticed though is even though I did my eyes first, I still feel like I have a little bit of glitter fallout. This is just a really super glittery shade. If you can see, it's so pretty, but you're gonna get a little bit of that. And then let's go in with the deepest brown and let's try to use it as like a little bit of a liner. That's something that I wanted to do. I got this little pencil brush here, or this teeny little detail brush. Let's see. Okay, I think you can even get like a little bit of a wing with that color. So yeah, it's all right. It's a pretty interesting, like dark brown shade. It doesn't really go super duper liner, but that's okay. I like a soft liner as well, so I'm good with this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm just trying to line the lash line and like maybe flick it out a little bit. Last product is this highlighter, which I'm kind of intimidated by because it is so dark, but God, it's beautiful. Let's just go for it. So I've got this highlighting brush from Shades by Shan. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna just dip into this one and we'll just see. I'm assuming when I start using these, I'm gonna use them like as a combination. My assumption is I'd probably dip, 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 dip. But I wanna try to give them their own time in the spotlight to see if there's a big difference there that we can tell. So, yellow, the gold one. All right. I did not set my face, so that might be a little bit of a problem here. I hate it when I smile and I'm old. I hate it when I smile and I'm old. Oh shit, it's true. It's just old. Honestly, I hate it when I smile and this, like everything goes into the wrinkles, that it's like, it's cause my ass is old, so whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so it doesn't look bad at all. I think it looks nice. It's not my favorite highlighter ever. I'm really hoping, like I said, that this whole combination here can be like a great eye set altogether. But now I'm gonna go into the lightest one, or the lighter pinky one. I cleaned off my brush, and let's see what happens over here. All right, I think this would do a lot better if I set my face first. Just gonna call that out because I don't know. It looks okay. All right, it's looking okay. I just would prefer to have it on a set face. All right, so all in all, Can you guys see? My face is so glowy. It's like hard to tell where the rest of the products end. I feel like this foundation is really glowy. Ooh, but I think you can see it there. Shing. There it is. That's that highlighter. And shing. So that is it. Those are the products. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I will come back and give you guys my final initial first impression thoughts. Be back in just a second. So all supporting makeup is on my face and this is my finished look. What do you guys think? I really like it. I think it is definitely like typical my style of makeup. These colors are. And I love that it's all like in one little complete palette. I think they did a pretty good job on picking out the shades. At least there's a crease color, and then there's, you know, these two shiny shades. I think that it's strange to me that they both pull pretty dark, but I think that it is really nice. I would love to have like this be more of like a golden shade, like this be that Fire Rose palette shade, and then this be the pinky shade, and then that be the palette. That would be ideal for me, but overall very happy with this purchase and I'm excited to play with it more in the future. For this lip and cheek product, I can still see it some, but I haven't even had it on for long. So we'll see how that goes. And I can see it on my lips still. Actually, it's pretty comfortable on the lips. I'm just not really great at like applying things with my finger on my lips. It's just kind of inconvenient to have it in this format if I'm gonna be using it on my lips a lot. And then the highlighter, you know, I'm kind of still torn on this highlighter because I just haven't figured out how exactly it's going to be used best. I have two different shades on my cheeks right now, but that's okay. Both of them look pretty good. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I think it'll look a lot better in the summer as we get into summertime, but I wish that they had like a lighter champagne option. The other one was very pink, and then this one is kind of like darker champagne. I wish they had like a lighter champagne. That's probably typically what all their other highlights are, but that's what I go for. So overall, very happy with the purchase. Obviously, I wish they were a little bit less expensive, but they are this luxury brand, and I guess if I'm only gonna have 4 shades, like these are perfect for a one and done look. And then I do like multitask all these products, right? Other than the eyeshadow, that's for your eyes, but this I can use on my eyes, use on my cheeks, this one on my lips and my cheeks. So I am happy that I have the versatility of that. So all in all, I give it a thumbs up. I'm excited to continue using it, and you'll see more of what I like. Hopefully I'll film like a favorites, I think maybe at the end of this month. I haven't filmed a favorites all year, and I have a lot of favorites, so I'm excited to share them with you guys, and you will see me again really soon. All right, thanks so much for watching. Bye.